start recording. Here's your
Okay.
drink back.
Wait, we gotta write. Wait. What chapter?
I got it.
Pre-warning,
20.
we're all... Two of us are messed up.
Not entirely.
Not entirely,
Just,
but just a little bit.
Just
Bro,
like 30%.
I'm pulling up Discord now.
Homie.
Alex, you might want to go on your Discord. So.
Bold of you to assume that I can reach in my pocket right now. Brendan, I need your help finding my Discord.
Here, let me do it. Something's vibrating.
Why is there?
That's my
why do you
phone.
have so many apps?
Why do you have
Because
so
I
many
like
apps?
Google Play,
What's
Brendan.
inflation RPG?
RPG.
That is one of my favorite games. Don't judge my downloads. Just find TikTok. I mean,
TikTok is right
Discord.
there.
Get me Discord.
I'm working on it.
I got
Me do
redbubble.com.
Hey,
Got
you delete
Duolingo,
Discord?
My Remedy free.
There's memes.
Thank you,
It's on the
Brendan.
last page. Welcome to the Friends and Flannels podcast, where we read stories from pop culture and the internet, but with a wee bit of spice. I'm Brendan, your narrator, and today we will be reading 50 Shades of Grey, Chapter 20. I am joined by...
Alex.
And Sylvia.
and Kevin, I'm here too.
You waved.
Oh,
I got a wave.
The audio medium, and you waved.
sure is.
Hello,
Catch the
audience.
waves,
All
the
right.
audio
The
waves.
waves.
Hold on. I feel like we need a disclaimer that two of the people here have had some of the party juice. What is it called in Animal Crossing? Vacation.
Vacation juice.
Vacation juice. One of them is me.
The other one is Alex.
All right. So
Third person.
So there, it might be a little wild today.
I guess
We'll
I'm
see.
going to be Mr. Gray.
Oh my god.
What?
Okay, go ahead.
I did Anastasia.
Because he's Anastasia and Alex over there, and Sylvia's.
I'll be Mia or whatever the heck. The extra characters, I guess. What are you doing?
Oh shit, my phone's off.
You need to pull up the story.
Okay, so Brendan, why don't you get started?
Christian bursts through the wooden door of the boathouse and pauses to flick on some lights. Fluorescents ping and buzz in sequence as harsh white light floods through the large wooden building. From my upside-down view, I can see the impressive motor launch in the dock, floating gently on the dark water. But I can only get a brief look before he's carrying me up some wooden stairs to the room above. He pauses at the doorway and touches another switch. Halogens this time. They are softer, on a dimmer. And we're in an attic room with sloping...
Sloping.
Slopings.
It's okay.
In a slopping building.
Slopping
I can add
ceilings.
one more piece of wood to this log
Oh
cabin.
gosh.
To this slapping log cabin.
It's decorated with a
Nautical.
nautical New England theme. Navy blues and creams with a dash of red.
I got something
The
that points
furnishing.
north.
The furnishings are sparse. Just a couple of couches are all I can see. Christian sets me on my feet on the wooden floor. I don't have time to examine my surroundings. My eyes can't leave him. I am mesmerized, watching him like one would with a rare and dangerous predator, waiting for him to strike. His breathing is harsh, but then he's just carried me across the lawn and up a flight of stairs. Gray eyes blaze with anger, need, and pure unadulterated lust. Holy shit. I could spontaneously combust from his look alone.
You ready for your line there?
Hell
No
yeah.
line there.
Please don't hit me.
I whispered, pleading. His brow furrows, his eyes widening. He blinks twice.
I don't want you to spank me. Not here. Not now. Please don't.
Oh man, not in the slopping woodhouse.
Oh no.
His mouth.
Call me a sextant, baby.
Yeah.
Y'all about to get some history memes.
His mouth drops open slightly in surprise, and beyond brave, I tentatively reach up and run my fingers down his cheek. Don't do that on me. Along the edge of his sideburn. I don't have a sideburn.
Alex, hands to yourself.
To the stumble on his chin. It's a curious mixture of soft and prickly. Slowly closing his eyes, he leans his face into my touch, and his breath hitches in his throat. Reaching up with my other hand, I run my fingers into his hair. I love his hair. His soft moan is barely audible.
Oh.
And that wasn't barely audible. That was just audible. And when he opens his eyes, his look is wary, like he doesn't understand what I'm doing. Stepping forward so I am flush against him, I pull gently on his hair. Don't. Bringing his mouth down to mine, and I That's not a kiss. That's a
That's how
scream.
I sound when I kiss.
That is very wild. I kiss him, forcing my tongue between his lips and into his mouth. He groans.
Don't do it.
I'm not.
He groans, and his arms embrace me, pulling me to him. His hands find their way into my hair, and he kisses me back, hard and possessive. His tongue and my tongue twist and turn together, consuming each other. He tastes divine. He pulls back suddenly, our collective breathing ragged and mingling. My hands drop to his arms, and he glares down at me.
Right, what are you doing to me?
He whispers, confused.
That's your line.
Kissing you.
You said no.
What? No what?
Right, no at the dinner table. With your legs.
Oh.
No, that's
Oh,
your thoughts.
that's what this is all about.
But we're at your parents' dining table.
I stare up at him, completely bewildered.
No one's ever said no before to me. And it's so hot.
That is
Not
not
your line.
safe behavior.
That is not.
That is not okay behavior.
That is my line.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
that's
your
his line.
line. But
Yeah,
it's not okay behavior.
He's the fucking literal
Right, yeah.
definition of dominance.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
That's abuse.
His eyes widen slightly.
Like a lizard.
Ah, he's a lizard!
I knew it.
I quickly run!
Christian Grey is.
More like
What's the
Christian Green.
Who's the man who owns Facebook? Because he's that man.
His eyes widen.
Matt
sli-
Zucker.
Mike Zuckerberg. You are not gonna remember some of this stuff, and it's gonna be.
I don't think
Oh,
you're gonna
man.
remember most of this.
Oh, you doubt my abilities of drinking.
Okay.
Okay,
His-
okay.
This is fucking nothing.
Okay, boys.
His eyes widen slightly, filled with wonder and lust. It's a heady mix. I swallow instinctively. His hand moves down to my behind, He pulls me sharply against him.
What kind of person
And I
says
can-
behind in this kind of book?
I don't
A
know.
horny suburban woman.
Yeah, literally.
And I can,
And hey, and I could. He pulls me sharply against him, and I could feel his erection. Oh my!
you're mad and turned on because I said no.
Breathe, astonished.
I'm mad because you never mentioned Georgia to me. I'm mad because you went drinking with that guy who turned out to seduce you when you were drunk and who left you when you were ill with an almost complete stranger. What kind of friend does that? And I'm mad and aroused because you close your legs on me. The
That
croc.
makes no sense.
His eyes glitter dangerously, and he's slowly inching up
Oh
The
my
ham.
the
God.
hem. I thought I saw a them.
Oh,
I
okay.
read
Excuse
slowly
me?
inching up the ham of my dress.
Damn.
The ham.
Slowly itching on the ham. Of
As
my
you can
dress.
tell, we have done the do when the ladies line their dresses with the ham.
Ham.
The ham.
Oh yeah, that's how you get the boys.
Yeah.
Just put ham.
Just put ham.
Just put ham on the
Put
bottom
a
of your dress.
slice of ham up your dress, ladies.
that's
You'll
my
get the
line.
guy.
It
Don't
is.
worry.
I am uncomfortable.
I want you, and I want you now. And if you're going to let me spank you, which you deserve, I'm going to fuck you on the couch this minute, quickly,
Alex,
for my pleasure,
Oh yeah.
not yours.
stop. Stop.
Not your pleasure. That's what I said.
My dress is now barely covering my naked behind. Again with the behind, just say ass. He moves.
Yeah,
Behind is more sensual.
I guess.
Okay.
Because it's not a naughty word.
It's not a
There's
naughty
so
word.
many. Not.
Yeah. Well, that's him talking. Okay, sorry.
He moves suddenly, so that his hand is cupping my sex.
Wait, where are you? I was.
That's here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what? What?
Have you never read a fanfic before? Don't make fun of my southern coming out. Have you never read a fanfic before?
That dog don't
I
howl.
never read Slashback. No.
That's
Oh
what
my
they call
God.
this part.
And one of his fingers sinks slowly into me. That's not slowly. That's kind of far.
There's no camera.
Just-
There's no camera, Brandon. Stop commenting on my movement.
Just your whole hand.
yoink.
Just do the movement in Your Father Is Your God. Just,
The noise.
And one of his.
It's really warm over here.
Yeah, it's like we need the fan.
No.
Almost. If only it didn't interfere with the audio. Okay, let's keep going.
Are you okay?
Yeah, just keep going.
Okay.
Does it happen on like one?
Yes.
Brendan, we're in the middle of
Yeah.
recording. Please read.
Please.
Please.
His other arm holds me firmly in place around my waist. I suppress my moan.
This is mine.
He whispers aggressively.
Oh my. You understand?
He eases his finger in and out and gazes down at me, gauging my reaction, his eyes burning.
Yes, yours.
I breathe as my desire, hot and heavy, surges through my bloodstream, affecting everything. My nerve endings, my breathing, my heart is pounding, trying to leave my chest.
Maybe if
The
he
blood.
didn't punch it so hard, it wouldn't leave
Yeah.
your chest.
You know who I'm horny for? Sonic Chan.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
The blood thrumming in my ears. Abruptly, he moves, doing several things at once.
Does he like Super Saiyan teleport? Like,
Oh, yes!
Yeah.
Abruptly he moves.
Instant transmission.
Goku as soon as he nuts. Okay, bye. Sorry, gotta go to the tournament.
Adios.
withdrawing his
sorry, Donna.
fingers, withdrawing his fingers, leaving me wanting, unzipping his fly, and pushing me down onto the couch so he's lying on top of me.
Right. Hands on your head.
He commands through-
Social commentary.
Boo! Boo!
Why are you booing me? I'm right.
You're taking the low-hanging fruit.
That's what drunk Alex does.
He commands through gritted teeth as he kneels up, forcing my legs wider and reaching into the inside pocket of his jacket.
Oh man, that's
wallet.
Why is your wallet in his pocket?
That's a good question. Good question.
He takes out a foil packet.
Gummy bears?
Foil?
They're not.
Packet of foil. Wonderful.
Tin foil.
Oh man, it's tinfoil. He's like, gotta
Is it-
have your protection
is
from
it
the
tinfoil?
aliens.
Gotta
keep
probing
the
you.
aliens
Or is it
away.
gummy bears?
Gotta keep my FBI
Or-
agent
or
from
one of
seeing
those-
that I'm doing the do.
One of those little tiny packets of gummy bears.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you should do, Alex.
Listen down at me.
Just be like,
Are you ready?
it's gummy bears. Okay.
His expression dark before shrugging off his jacket so it falls to the floor. He rolls the condom down over his impressive leg.
It's at least
Impressive. What is it, like 3?
It's at least an inch.
So
Oh man, that's more than 1 inch. More than what I was expecting. So it's impressive.
I place my
female viewers,
hands.
keep your expectations low, and you'll always be impressed.
Yay!
Hey, don't
Hey.
actually
Drop.
do that.
Drop your expectations before you drop your pants.
You alright?
Wow, that's the first time I tasted Jack in this drink.
I like how that was like in the mic. Okay.
I place my hands on my head, and I know it's so I won't touch him.
Oh no.
I'm so turned on.
Are you?
No. I feel my hips moving, already up to meet him, wanting him inside me, like this rough and hard.
Rough, you know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Rough,
Wait,
you know?
wait. School isn't important. You know, if you want to be a dog,
Can we pause for a second so I can go to the bathroom?
Yeah.
No.
Can we?
Hey, what up? It your boy on his 3rd take for this announcement because I can't think of words. Anyway, some announcements. Make sure to follow our Twitter at @friendinflannels. Just one singular friend because Twitter didn't have enough room for multiple friends. I mean, you don't have friends on Twitter anyway. You only follow people. And shout out to @KaiKennedyArt for making our beautiful background for the YouTube version of this podcast. And I just want to hit at one more announcement. This is the last episode with the mic quality. We got a new mic for our next episode, which, here's a little hint. It's about a big giant movie franchise that a lot of people are really passionate for. And we decided, wouldn't it be funny if we made an AI generated version? And then eventually that started being so random and weird that we're all like, you know what's even worse than AI generated stuff? Fan fiction stuff. So we ended up reading that in the second half of that episode. We will be posting every Saturday, so make sure to follow us on our Twitter to catch the announcements for that. And thank you. We don't have long. This will be quick. It's for me, not you. You understand? Don't come, or I'll spank you.
He
That's
says
abuse.
through clenched teeth. Holy crap. How do I stop? With one swift thrust, he's fully inside me.
That's not how that works.
I groan
Yeet.
What?
Yeet!
Mm-mm.
I groan loudly. Yep.
Gratuity.
What?
Nope.
Gutturally.
Gutturally. That's what I was gonna
Oh, I
say.
guess it'd be ah.
And revel in the fullness of his possession. He puts his hands on mine on top of my head. His elbows hold my arms out and down, and his legs pinion on.
That's not
Yeah.
a real word.
Pinion on me.
Pinion me?
He opinions me. He opinions me.
Opinion.
I am trapped. I am trapped.
You've activated my trap card.
He's everywhere, overwhelmingly, almost suffocating. But it's heavenly too. This is my power. This is what I do to him, and it's
Hedonistic.
hedonistic, triumphant feeling. He moves quickly and furiously inside me, his breathing harsh at my ear. Okay. Yeah.
No, don't. Stop.
Okay.
And my body responds, melting around.
Oh my God, she's melting.
Oh fuck! It's like Charlie in the Chocolate Factory.
Oh no, this is not hot.
Oh,
That's hot.
That's not
That's
hot.
not-
That's not hot.
that's not
That's
hot.
hot. Sorry, you may continue.
I mustn't come.
I mustn't.
That is not how that works.
Nah, just don't. No. But I'm meeting him thrust for thrust. A perfect counterpoint.
So you mean Counter-Strike, go. CS, go. Hey, gamer reference. We good, we Gucci.
Abruptly, and all too soon,
References
he rams
CSGO.
He rams into me and stills as he finds his release, air hissing through his teeth.
So like a steam engine.
He is a steam engine. He relaxes momentarily, so I feel his entire delicious weight
Oh
on me.
man, his delicious weight.
I'm not ready to let him go.
No.
My body craving relief.
Ouch.
But he's so heavy, and in that moment, I can't push against him. All of a sudden, he withdraws.
He withdraws from the battle.
He lost, and I have won,
Withdraw now. Sorry.
leaving me aching and hungry for more. He glares down at me.
Right, don't touch yourself. I want you frustrated. That's what you do to me by not talking to me, by denying me what's mine.
That's
Oh my
abuse.
God, that's abuse.
His eyes blaze anew, angry again. I nod, panting. He stands
Alex.
and removes the condom, nodding it at the end.
first.
Wait, why would you tie it?
No,
Nodding
To
Nancy.
save it.
So she's
Save it.
okay.
You're gonna save it for later, pour it in your coffee?
It's a surprise tool for
later.
later.
Oh,
Like
you
General
are
Grievous,
all
like-
so naive.
General Grievous, like.
Yeah,
fine
Alex.
Quick
edition.
pause in the recording.
Pause the recording.
One of my friends in college had this happen to him, where the lady stole the nut out of the condom and got pregnant. Now he's married.
That's not
that's-
okay.
It's not, but
That's
legally,
not
abuse.
okay.
yeah. So that's always assume they're crazy children.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
No.
Don't do that.
No.
Don't have sex with strangers. How about that?
I mean, you can if you want, but
I
like, be
mean-
careful.
Yeah,
Be careful.
be careful.
Be careful, kiddos.
And just pour bleach and
Yes.
no evidence.
And puts it
What
in
are
his
those,
pants pocket. What?
Never mind.
After the episode.
And puts it in his pants pocket. I gaze at him.
Wait, he just
My
shoved it in his
brains
pocket?
go-
What kind of mad lad does that?
It's like Animal Crossing when Tom Nook has like the cup
The
of
coffee and just puts it in his pocket.
Hey,
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 hey.
you want some mayonnaise? Hey,
Alright.
Joke's on you. Here's my
You would do that though.
Good. Oh yeah. It's like, one day you'll have to tell your son about this. And I'll be there, laughing and drinking.
Okay.
Alright. Shall we continue?
I don't know.
Puts it in his
should we?
pocket.
I gaze at him, my breathing still erratic. I involuntarily I squeeze my thighs together, trying to find some relief. Christian does up his fly and runs his hand through his hair as he reaches down to collect his jacket. He turns back to gaze down at me, his expression softer.
We better get back to the house.
I sit up, a bit unsteadily, dazed.
Here. You may put these on.
From his inside pocket, he produces my panties.
The same pocket as he...
As
I-
the cum pod.
I like how the word is produces.
He
I'm just
produces.
picturing like he takes out a little sewing kit and just like
No.
knits one right on the spot.
You know what I see? I see the Macho Man, the cream of the crop.
Just pulls it out of thin air.
100%. I would lose my virginity to someone if they did that.
I don't grin as I take them from him, but inside I know I've taken a punishment fuck.
That's
but
abuse.
gained a small victory over the panties.
Uh-huh.
My inner goddess nods in agreement, a satisfied grin on her face. You didn't have to ask for them.
That's abuse. Christian!
Mia shouts from the floor below. He turns and raises his eyebrows at me.
Just in time. Christ, she could be so irritating.
I scowl back at him. I hastily restore my panties to their rightful place.
Oh, I thought of them when you said restore my panties. I thought of Pokemon. Dun 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 dun.
Evolution to
Heal.
not slut.
And stand with as much dignity as I can muster in my just fucked state. Quickly, I attempt to smooth my just fucked hair. You fucked her hair?
I guess so.
I'm into that, baby.
Up here, Mia.
He calls down.
That's still me.
Yeah.
Well, Miss Steele, I feel better for that. But I still want to spank you.
He says softly.
I don't believe I deserve it, Mr. Gray. After tolerating your unprovoked attack.
Unprovoked, you kissed me.
He tries his best to look wounded. I purse my lips.
It was attack, the best form of defense.
Defense against what?
You and your twitcher palm.
He cocks his head to
Well, no.
one side.
'Cause you're gay. 'Cause you gay.
And smiles at me as Mia comes clattering up the stairs.
But was it tolerable?
Oof.
Yes,
You should never
softly.
ask that.
Oh, honey.
Never ask that.
I flush.
Never ask that.
Bad.
I whisper. But I can't help my smirk.
Oh, there you are.
She beams at us.
I was showing Anastasia around.
Yeah,
Christian
sure.
holds
Show
his
me
hands
around
out
your
to me.
fat fucking dick.
Christian holds his hands out to me, his gray eyes intense.
I read that as gay eyes.
his gay eyes. I put my hand into his, and he gives it a soft squeeze.
I think that's
I
you.
literally can't
That's
read.
Mia.
Me?
Yeah, that's Mia.
Me reading?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
reading?
Yeah.
Kate and Elliot are about to leave. Can you believe those two? There's no period or space.
Yeah.
They can't keep their hands off each other.
Mia feigns disgust and looks from Christian to me.
What have you been doing in here?
Shagging.
Giving her the dick. Literally dicking her down.
Jeez, she's forward. I blush scarlet.
Specifically, scarlet. Not red. Not maroon.
Scarlet.
Scarlet.
Remember, women can see 52 more shades of red than men can.
Or of all colors.
Yeah, pretty much.
Showing Anastasia my rowing trophies. More like my plowing trophies.
Christian says without missing a beat, completely poker-faced.
Let's go say goodbye to Kate and Elliot.
Rowing trophies, he pulls me gently from in front of him. I can read.
You
Can
would
you?
think that you were drinking as well.
And as Mia turns to go, he swats my behind. I gasp in surprise.
I will. And
I
that's-
won't give you the gnome.
I will do it again, Gnome. And soon.
He threatens quietly, close to my ear. Then he pulls me into an embrace, my back to his front, and kisses my hair.
Kind of tastes a little hairy.
Back in the house, Kate and Elliot are making their farewells to Grace and Miss Gray. Kate
That's
hugs
Mr. Green.
There is no Miss
That's
K.
Mr. Gray to you.
Miss Gray.
Mr. Gray. Mr. Gray. Kate hugs me hard.
I need to speak to you about antagonizing Christian.
I'm doing a pretty good job of doing that already.
I hiss quietly in her ear as she embraces me.
He needs antagonizing. Then you could see what he's really like. Be careful, Anna. He's so controlling.
Yeah, I got that. Never mind.
She whispers.
When his dick was making me like a muppet.
See you later. That's all.
I know what he's really like. You don't. I scream at her in my head. I'm fully aware that her actions come from a good place, but sometimes she just oversteps the mark. And right now, so far, she's into the neighboring state. I scowl at her, and she pokes her tongue out at me, making me smile unwillingly. Playful Kate is novel. Must be Elliot's influence. We wave them off at the doorway, and Christian turns to me.
We should go too. You have interviews tomorrow.
Mia embraces me warmly as we say our goodbyes.
Is this Mia talking?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's Mia.
We never thought he'd find anyone.
She gushes. I flush, and Christian rolls his eyes again. I purse my lips. Why can he do that when I can't?
Cancel.
Can't? That's an I. That's
Oh,
a
I see.
capital I. I want to roll my eyes back at him, but I do not dare. Not after his threat in the boathouse.
So this is someone else.
That's
this
Grace.
is Grace.
I'll be Grace.
Go ahead.
Take care of yourself, Anna dear.
Grace says kindly.
Let's not frighten her away or spoil her with too much affection.
He grumbles.
Christian! Stop teasing!
Grace
Why did that turn into Toad?
scolds
I don't
him.
Indulgently.
Indulgently, her eyes glowing with love and affection for him. Somehow, I don't think he's teasing. What?
Superstitious.
Super. No, there's no.
Surreptitiously.
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 How is it that I know what these words sound like
Because
and I'm
I
like
dumb.
gone?
I dumb.
I don't write these words. Surreptitiously watch their interaction. It's obvious Grace adores him with a mother's unconditional love. He bends and kisses her stiffly.
Mom!
He says, there's an undercut in his voice. Reverence, maybe? That's you.
Mr. Gray, goodbye and thank you.
I hold out my hand to him, and he hugs me too.
Please, call me Karik. I do hope we see you again very soon, Anna.
Our farewells said, Christian leads me to the car while Taylor is waiting. Where Taylor is waiting. He has been waiting here the whole time. Taylor opens my door, and I slide into the back of the Audi.
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 No, Audi.
I feel some of the tension leaving my shoulders. Geez, what a day. I am exhausted, physically and emotionally. After a brief conversation with Taylor, Christian clambers into the car beside me. He turns to face me.
Well, seems my family likes you too. Not as much as me, though.
He murmurs. To the depressing thought about how I came to be invited pops hidden and very unwelcome into my head. Taylor starts the car and heads away to the circle of light in the driveway to the darkest of the road. I gaze at Christian, and he's staring back at me.
What?
He asks, his voice quiet.
Sounding absolutely wasted.
I flounder momentarily. No, I'll tell him. He's always complaining that I don't talk to him.
Because I don't let you.
That's
Wow.
abuse.
I think that you feel trapped into bringing me to meet your parents.
My voice is soft and hesitant.
If Elliot hadn't asked Kate, you never would have asked me.
I can't see his face in the dark, but he tilts his head, gaping at me.
Anastasia, I'm delighted that you've met my parents. Why are you so filled with self-doubt? It never ceases to amaze me. You're such a strong, self-contained young woman.
Is she though?
No. But you have such negative thoughts about yourself. It's not like I'm drilling them into your mind or anything. If I hadn't wanted you to
Drilling them
meet
with-
them,
Yeah.
you wouldn't be here. And that is how you were feeling the whole time you were there?
Oh, he wanted me there. And it's a revelation. He doesn't seem uncomfortable answering me as he would if he were hiding the truth. He seems genuinely pleased that I'm here. A warm glow spreads slowly through my veins. He shakes his head and reaches for my hand. I glance nervously at Taylor.
Don't worry about Taylor. Only talk to me.
I shrug.
Yes, I thought that. And another thing, I only mentioned Gloria.
Georgia.
Who? Because Kate was talking about Barbados. I haven't made up my mind.
Do you want to go and see your mother?
Yes, of course.
He looks oddly at me, like he's having some internal struggle.
Can I come with you?
He asks eventually. What?
I don't think that's a good idea.
Well, why not?
I was hoping to take a break from all of this intensity to try and think things through.
He stares at me.
Am I a little too intense?
I burst out laughing.
That's putting it mildly.
In the light of the passing street lamps, I see his lips quirk up.
Are you laughing at me, Miss Steele?
Oh, I wouldn't dare, Mr. Gray.
I reply with mock seriousness.
I think you dare. And I think you do laugh at me. Frequently.
You are quite funny.
Funny.
Oh, yes.
Funny. Peculiar or funny? Ha. Ha.
What is this dialogue writing?
I don't know.
Okay, quick little tap out. This literally reminds me of the, simple history on Abraham Lincoln that they talk about it. He's like, oh, Abe, you're so funny. Funny how? Abe, I was just, no, funny how? Like I'm some sort of clown. Anyway, back to the story.
Oh, a lot of one.
Oh, a lot of one, and some of the other.
Which way around?
I'll leave you to figure that out.
I'm not sure I can figure anything about you, Anastasia.
Around you.
Well, he was talking so fast.
He says
Sardonically.
And then continues quietly.
What do you need to think about in Georgia?
I whisper. He stares at me, impassive.
You said you'd try.
He murmurs.
I know.
Are you having second thoughts?
Possibly.
He shifts as if uncomfortable.
Why?
Holy crap. How did this suddenly become such an intense and meaningful conversation?
Suddenly he's intense. Oh man, I wonder why.
It's been sprung on me like an exam I'm not prepared for. What do I say? Because I think I love you, and you just see me as a toy? Because I can't touch you, because I'm too frightened to show you any affection, in case you'll flinch or tell me off, or worse, beat me. What can I say? I stare momentarily out the window. The car is heading back across the bridge. We are both shrouded in darkness, masking our thoughts and feelings. But we don't need the night for that.
Why, Anastasia?
Christian presses me for an answer. I shrug, trapped. I don't want to lose him. In spite of all his demands, I need to control his scary vices. I have never felt as alive as I do now. It's a thrill to be sitting here beside him. He's so unpredictable, sexy, smart, and funny. But his moods, and he wants to hurt me. He says he'll think about my reservations, but it still scares me. I close my eyes. What can I say? Deep down, I would just like more affection, more playful Christian, more love. He squeezes my hand.
Okay, it seems like we all have something to say on this, so I think that's a good place to stop reading and just share our thoughts on this, huh?
Yeah, just a little less than halfway through.
The whole time Alex was like mouthing the words and
Yeah.
doing some weird thing. Alex, you're ace.
Are you good? You good?
This is me when I look at a Dodge Demon. It's like, ooh, that V8, look at that pushrod system. Ooh,
No, I was just staring at him.
that
I didn't have anything to say.
supercharger.
I was just entertained by
that
whatever.
direct
Yeah.
injection
This is-
system.
It was hard to focus on reading. while this man is
948
just next
horsepower.
to me, moving around.
See, this is why I wish that we had.
with 560 pound-feet of torque. Ah.
This is why I sometimes wish we had a camera filming us while we were filming the audio for this, because you do some weird stuff, Alex, and I always have to be the one to sit next to you.
Sorry.
But it's okay.
This is why we're
Because
going to
you're
have
my
a
best
show.
friend.
Yeah.
Yes, this is why we're gonna have a show.
Yeah,
Eventually.
spoilies. We're gonna have a show eventually. If you guys like this, you guys want to see
And
what I
you'll
look
see
like fucking rocking on
this,
Jack.
this man wildin'. My best friend, everyone.
Brother?
Eventually, I will
best
show
friend.
y'all how to handle your liquor.
Because my best friend just died. Oh, wow!
My best friend just died. It makes me want to hide.
So, bro, Brandon, what are your thoughts on this? Your legit thoughts?
What are your
I don't know.
actual
I've just
legitimate
been
thoughts?
kind of reading, just going along with it.
Been
You've been
vibing.
checking out.
Yeah.
I've just been like reading
What are your thoughts, B?
My thoughts? This sounds like a bad relationship.
This does.
It's so I've like done some like deep dive research into this
Why?
for reasons that you're not gonna know about.
My
Rockin'
goals
on,
are
Jack.
beyond your understanding.
Apparently so.
Yeah, this is like an abusive situation because it's not like consensual at all, and like none of what is happening was like pre.
Preface.
This is the
Prefaced.
writer's literal fetish.
Okay,
is
so
being
what
forced.
happened? What had happened was
What happened?
a really lonely soccer mom was like, you know what, Twilight's hot, so she wrote a fanfic about Twilight.
About getting dicked down by a rich man.
Changed the names, and then it made a book. And now like
Now
random
she's the rich
4-year-old
man. Now she dicks
housewives
down. Soccer
are
moms.
like, wow, this is the hottest thing ever. But it's not
Ah,
accurate.
that's hot.
That's
Ah,
hot.
that's hot.
My mother literally read this like 4 times, and until reading this right now, I didn't realize how intense this got.
If you want like an actual good like kink story, The Secretary.
50 Shades of Green, everybody. Look it
50
up.
Shades
Hey!
of Green. 50 Shades of Green. Trust us.
Is that a real book? I'm confused.
Glass Shark makes me horny.
The McElroys.
The McElroys? Okay.
50 Shades of Green.
Nice, Brendan.
I
Okay.
see. I see.
What's happening over
50
here?
Shades of Green sounds like it's like a druid thing.
It is.
Oh, it is.
It is.
Sick.
It is. Wild.
Have you ever listened to Taz? Have you gotten that far? Can you stop making noises while you're sitting next to me?
While staring into the mic.
Just
Sensually.
I'm
This
vibing.
is why I wish
This
we
is-
had a camera.
This is the only time I can vibe with these kind of feelings.
Okay, let's. I think continue the story. Maybe? Or are we done?
We're almost at an hour.
Should probably
I can cut it. I can cut it down.
It'll be cut down anyway.
Put your polyps in front.
It's a man seducing a plant.
Yeah,
Why are you using like a girl voice?
I don't know. I can flip the genders if I want to flip the genders.
Oh, alright.
Aha! Rule 63!
Time to tip the scales.
63.
Baby plant, have you ever heard of Boss the movie?
The audio waves. No, look at the audio waves.
Hold up, pause it and play it back.
Okay.
ICOM 18, isn't it?
Viacom 18, produced Boss, yeah.
Okay, I really have.
Boss the movie produced by Viacom 18.
I'll give it to Alex.
Why are you kissing the mic?
Because I love the mic. It's my
Alright,
friend.
Can you let me get up,
It's my
please?
friend.
No.
No.
Are you doing ASMR?
Hi, welcome to Lucky Two Cops ASMR channel.
You're like kissing the mic.
Yeah, that's the point. Hi guys, today I will be literally annihilating my brain with Jack Daniels.
And cut.